Hello and welcome back to the Remembering Tuscola webcast. I'm David Porter. We've got the band back together after missing Christmas. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And so we got Mike Carroll and Bill Englehardt and Alan Michener, Bob Taylor. And what's going on? Anything?
Michener and Taylor get you anything for Christmas?
No, you ever
No,
given up asking?
Can't.
yeah, I can't afford it.
Can't afford it. You know, senior citizens on a fixed income can't do it.
Yeah, I hear this about senior citizens on fixed incomes.
Mhm.
I'm still working, but I have a fixed income too.
Yeah. Hey, none of us could complain.
Yeah.
We're lucky people.
We're lucky
Yes,
people.
we are.
Yes, we
My
are.
wife retired, but she gets more raises than I do.
You know,
That's right.
But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
mhm.
So we do have a lot of pictures to get to.
Nobody'd care if you did.
No, they wouldn't. Because we got last week's pictures. Now I didn't post very many last week, but we'll start with them. Let's see. I think
That's Commissioner Taylor down there at the bottom. Oh, you haven't put them up yet.
Yeah, that's not a new picture.
You
yeah, I
can talk
think
about
this
them
is-
at any time.
Well, I'm trying to find which one we. Let me try this again.
While you're working on that, the basketball team here in Tuscola received a real nice gift from Jalen Quinn over the holidays.
Well, I saw that.
Jalen, just because of his position now and the way basketball is and the athletes getting paid and all, he bought all the varsity players shoes, basketball shoes.
You gotta do that last couple of years?
Jalen did not. Nick Williams did.
Okay.
And then this year, and Nick did it for both the boys and the girls.
Hmm.
This year, for both the boys and the girls, he bought them, like, I guess you call them travel outfits, sweats, pants and shirt, or pants and a hoodie, and which is very, very nice. And so anyway, Jalen came and presented those to the kids prior to Christmas, and all the shoes haven't come in yet, but once they do, they'll be wearing those, and that's a pretty big investment.
Yes, it is.
Those are not cheap.
They're not $14.95 shoes anymore.
No,
Those are not kids.
They're not kids.
not kids.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy.
Well, undoubtedly it's an FFA project delivering fruit, but I don't know about the kids.
Well, only ones I got. Rudy Huber says Craig Dixon center, Phil Bosch in trailer on right.
Hmm.
So that would make this late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
Can you blow that up any at all, David? I can't really see that. Faces. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you are. That helps. Okay, you next sound.
Yeah, still don't know.
Let's see.
I still don't know them. That's right.
I'm so bad with names. I recognize these two, but
Donnie Payton over here. Go back left a little bit. Looks like Donnie Payton. And over the right,
I think this is too late for Donnie Payton.
is this Kirk Little on the right? Go to the right a little bit. To the right. Is that Kirk?
I don't think, I can't tell.
I can't either.
No.
Let's see. I think Bosch was a senior when I was a freshman.
That's when he thinks it's
Yeah.
Bosch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that is.
I'd say it is a Bosch.
So this would I don't know how old he is here, but I started high school in 79. So this is probably late 70s.
I go by the hairstyles.
These two were in school the same time I was. So
Our hair was a little shorter.
Now, is that Gail Cunningham?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, is he the one in Champaign there? He's got a big article up in the News Gazette all the time. Is that the same Gail Cunningham that does the farm?
It does all the farm stuff.
Yeah. It looked like him.
It does kind of look like him, doesn't it?
He used to be in the Federal Land Bank. That's why I think he's in ag.
yeah, Marcy says Gail Cunningham on the left. Sandy Sanders thinks it's Keith Mitzdorfer on the right.
Oh, Keith Mitzdorfer, yeah. Okay.
I didn't get any help on this one.
Blow it up.
I don't know.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Against St. Joe.
And this is same envelope, so it could be, I'm going to guess 78, 79, somewhere in there.
Cabot boys.
Yeah. One on the right looks familiar more than the, but I don't know.
Mhm.
Only names I got, it says Stephen Raleigh.
Oh, that's, gosh darn it, Raleigh's, he's dead now.
Oops.
Was that wasn't Harned, was it?
That's what Raleigh Harned, that's who to be.
Yeah. That'd be Becky's husband.
Yes, it was. Mhm.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know those little
Yeah.
monsters.
Laura Bird says, is that Johnny Hayes on the right? Question mark.
Mm,
Who's Johnny Hayes?
Well, they ran the clothing store.
Oh, yeah. Keith Hayes.
Hayes.
Yeah.
Steve
Oh,
Hayes.
Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis Hayes.
Those Hayes, yeah.
Dennis, Steve, Keith, they're all
They're the same.
the same. There he is.
Roger Tice.
Roger Tice. That other guy, I can't remember who he was, but I'm sure he worked for the Ford garage. But I can't. I remember him down there, but I don't remember who he is.
This would have been taken in the review office. I recognize that's Bob's and Buck's plaque and the paneling.
Sue Sanderson on the right.
Yeah.
T&B. Looks like gee.
That's Harold Weber's Santa Claus. Look at the face. I mean, what you can see of the face.
I think you might be right.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Gene Brown's the other one.
Was her husband the one that used to be the barber at the hotel?
No,
Brown.
I was limited. This is Brad's mother. Brad Brown's mother.
Oh, I don't remember him.
Hi, Brown. No, the one that lived down here in the corner.
Coffer.
Yeah. No.
That's not his mother.
No. She's got black hair.
There was a Bill Brown that worked for CIPS singer. I thought.
I don't know where the barn is.
I don't either.
Yeah.
It's like Jim Keeter's old barn out by Westville. Post and beam, had that Dutch gambrel roof.
And no information on this one. And I don't have any names on this one.
That Chuck Campbell.
Boy, I was going to say
You know
that.
that, I was going to say that too.
It looks like Chunk, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's about Murray's time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
79.
Well, Chunk was a senior, I think, when I was a freshman.
Well, it could be Chunk, 79, 80. They should have won the super sectional over in Decatur, but they got rigged by a bad ref call.
No names on this one. So that's it for last week's pictures.
Chunk played with Decker
Decker, that,
and Weimer, the big Weimer,
Tommy or Steve?
And
the
Tom.
oldest one.
Probably been Tom, yeah.
yeah.
You know, I don't ever remember him playing. I don't know why, but
Yeah, he was a tall
there's
guy.
a, yeah,
He was Steve, but he was a tall guy, good rebounder, good defender.
You'll do better on this week's pictures.
I hope so.
Well, that looks like, you blow that up a little bit. Is that Keith Tingley on the right?
No.
No,
No.
no.
no, because that's not Doris.
I don't know who those people are.
Well, I do have some help on this one.
And
Let's see, Sue Wetzel Gavin says, "Hey family, look at who these people are. Marcy, Terry, or someone. I'll let you identify them." Marcy says, "Isn't this the home next to the overpass west end of in Galton?" Sue says, "Yes, it is still there, but has been recited." Marcy says, "Seated left is Dolores Tullis, Dodie, and Helen Ulrich's sister, Ruth Riley, seated right. Behind Ruth is her brother, Bob Tullis." And
She was Clarice Hausman's sister. She was in Ulrich.
Liz Russell says, "That's Dodie's first husband, Ed, and that's Larry on her lap. Ruth is holding Bob's daughter."
Didn't know those people.
Yep.
You said it'd be easy, Dave.
Well, I thought it would be.
Well, now this looks
Never heard of
easy. This is easy.
yeah,
Well, I think this is maybe, I got several pictures from, must have been a family event or something.
You blow that up a little bit. We're not, these are small for us. That Wetzel on the left,
I don't know. He looks like a Wetzel, but I don't know.
is that Sue Gavin's dad?
I got a lot of,
Steve's dad.
Janice Oak says she's the cute little baby. And Carol Hausman says back row are Clarice and Martian Hausman.
That's Clarice.
well, it looks like
Wow.
Marcy, and could I,
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't see Clarice there.
Boy, I
Judy
don't see.
Harper says Helen Ulrich, front row, second from left.
Yep, that's
Mark-
right.
Marcy Shoemaker says mom was pregnant with me.
Who's the guy holding the baby? Anybody know?
I don't know. Janice Oak says she's the baby.
Hmm.
Phyllis Burr says the entire Ulrich family.
I remember the Mrs. Ulrich. I think I delivered piecemeal when she was living up there on Newkirk.
That doesn't look like Clarice though.
No, it didn't.
Hey, Sue Wetzel Gavin says May Riley, Effie Riley, my great grandmother, Harry Riley. I
Huh.
believe it was Mary and Harry's 50th anniversary.
Okay. And she was a class of 62,
She might know 63. She's my sister's class.
63. Okay.
Yeah.
That's her great grandmother.
Mhm.
Well, it looks like this.
Okay.
At the southward.
Yeah, you'll know some of these,
Yeah.
Mike.
yeah,
Well, if I can see it.
Yeah.
That Tim Lemon on the front.
Yep. Yep.
Sure is.
And then Jane Dunn.
Yep. Who's between Tim Lemon and Jane Dunn?
Oh, boy.
Now look at her close.
Yeah.
Not Wish, is it?
Yep,
Yep.
yep,
Wish, huh?
In that black coat, that's Wish.
Yeah.
yes.
There's
And I
Wish.
think the one to the right of Jane Dunn, we think is Mary Toomey.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one because there's the Oaks. That's Karen Oaks.
That's right. Yeah,
Yep.
Well, there's Tinkle Thompson
yeah.
over the left.
Tinkle Thompson. I forgot that's what they used to call him.
Don't you? Jerry, I think it was his name.
No, Warren.
Well, no, the older brother was Warren. I thought. Barber.
Now, if you move all the way back over right,
There's West Gould.
that's West Gould,
And
right?
Larry Otten next to him.
Larry Otten next to it.
Maybe Bishop right next to him on the right.
I don't know if it's Dick or not, but
Oh, look,
that's
there's-
West Gould.
Go down next to, go down the front row after Mary Toomey.
I don't think that
Blow it
is.
out. Oh, blow it. That's Craig Webb right there, I think.
I don't know. You see West Gould and Larry Otten?
I see right here in the back. Yeah.
I'm gonna change that. That's Larry Otten on the right. West Gould, that's Jimmy Gould next to him, I think.
Could be.
You know what? You're
It
right.
could be. Yeah.
Let's see
Same
what-
age as Limna as a little boy.
Yeah.
Warren Wendell says, I saw my mother, Lenore Warren, first in the light floral dress on the right. Then I recognized the shorty with the white seaman's cap. He says, that's me,
Who?
Wendell Warren.
Wendy Warren.
Wendy.
Marcy says, possibly a Dunn daughter in glasses, and Sandy Meyer next to her on right.
That was Miss Holderman's classroom.
Yes. No, that wasn't Miss Holden. No, that's Maloney's classroom.
Yeah. There she is right behind you, back there on the corner. Swing over to the left side a little bit. There's some guys over here we can see. Left. How far can you go? Is that about it?
Yeah.
Can you blow it up a little bit? Yeah, that's Tinkle Thompson Vukovic.
This looks like Fortney.
That's Jim.
Jim Fortney, isn't it?
Jim Fortney. And that's Bill, that's Vuk behind him.
And Bob Otterback says, I see Jim Fortney, Jerry Thompson, Jane and Wish Dunn, Tim Limna.
Isn't that Vuk?
I'm still reading comments here. A lot of comments on this one.
You think that's Vuk?
Yeah.
It's possible, yeah.
Actually, Jim Chaplin was a year older than Vuk. So, I mean, that's kind of, and Tinkle was
You mean Jim Fortney?
Jim Fortney. Yeah. I don't think that's Don.
Who's he referring? What was it? Tinkle Thompson. What was his first name?
I think it was Jerry Thompson with glasses. A famous story. I was out there, and Carnine lived on that Egyptian trail,
Yeah.
and Tinkle had an Edsel. The only guy I ever know have an Edsel, and he would drive through the country. He put a big iron bar between his sedan post, front and back, and drive along and knock down mailboxes.
Oh,
And then a guy put it in concrete and iron posts, and it snapped his sedan post and threw him in a ditch.
huh.
He had an
Well,
Edsel. I remember.
wasn't there three boys? Was there three boys in that Thompson family?
Well, I don't know. Warren cut hair, right?
Right. Warren was a hair cutter.
Married Marcia.
He married an Armstrong girl that was in
Marcia.
our class.
Yeah. And I think there's Jerry, who was probably class of 62, maybe.
There was another one that was just a year older than us, wasn't there?
You know what? Karen Oaks is holding her sister's hand. I think that's
Warren.
Warren Oaks.
Or
Yeah.
Rick Grimm in the same class.
Is that
Or
Juanita?
were they?
Yeah.
That's not, who's that?
No, I don't think
Okay.
that's Juanita.
Okay.
Who's holding the
That lady right
briefcase?
there, that's that Arthur Armstrong's mom, or Arthur Jones's mom, isn't it?
Looks like it.
A young version.
Who's holding the briefcase?
Tim Limna.
And Michener remembers this, and maybe Bob does, but at our 25th reunion, they were going to, Danny, who was Danny? Who passed away?
Danny Deaver.
No,
Brett.
Oh, Danny Obrecht.
no, Danny, he taught out here.
Oh, Russell.
Danny Russell I was tired of being the MC, so I said I want to just enjoy it. So Danny's going to do a film show. Clip, Mitch remembers this, I'm sure. I've talked about it already, but so Alan Hall came over to me and says, Danny's is nervous and doesn't want to do it. He said, would you do it? I said, I've never seen the pictures. He said, you won't have any problem.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And the first one I picked up was Mitch with 2 horses. I said, here's where Mitch came in second in a stud contest.
Yeah.
The other one was, if you remember right, we showed up at that reunion with blonde hair. She was a knockout. Looked like Evans. And I said, here's a picture of Weish back when she used to dye her hair dishwater brown. I think I made more enemies that day.
Don't know those.
Yeah.
Rebecca Martin says left is Lois Martin.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. I used to deliver newspapers to her.
The nursing home, right?
Yes.
That's all the information I have on that one.
Whoa.
Well,
I see Mr. Man.
Mr. Man
WA.
and WA.
load up on the
VA
left.
over here.
On the left and the front.
Harley Hammock.
Harley Hammock behind them.
Yeah.
Who's I'm trying to see WH. I don't know who that guy is. Man.
God, Tom Man looks like his dad there.
Doesn't he?
A lot.
A lot. If that's a jury, somebody's in trouble.
Well, they're wearing t-shirts, so I don't think it's a.
Nito think it's a. No.
That's from the county. I think that's throughout the county there.
I don't know the others.
Could have been a grand jury or something like that.
I recognize, Bozarth and Man and Hammock, but that's the only ones that I recognize.
Copy Moody says Ken Michaels is 6th man from the left.
Yeah, Ken Michaels got that good-looking guy. He's standing in front of the tall guy. He's sitting in the middle row. That's Ken Michaels.
Hmm.
I always get these guys mixed up. There was Michaels, Brigham, and Brim.
Yeah.
I always had trouble.
I remember the names. I don't remember them, but I remember their names.
Basketball coach in high school.
Yeah. But they were great guys, I remember. Everybody talked about them. Phil Morris talks about Brigham and Brim.
Yes.
Mary Murray says Ken Michaels was her dad's school coach and teacher, and he contacted her dad when he knew he was leaving Tuscola and had dad apply for his position.
Huh. I didn't know. I never heard that story.
Well, Bill just told it.
Yeah.
He's the one that brought Gene here after he got out of the Army.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
So Bill gets 3 points there.
Yes, he does.
And I get a point for pointing it out.
Bruno.
There you go.
Yeah. Eddie Fry.
Eddie
next to him.
Fry,
The second
Kenny Snyder, and
one, Bruno, Eddie. The guy on the second one from the right looks like either a Bass or the older Maddox.
It looks like Denny Maddox.
Well, then
But it's
he had
Is
an
it
older brother.
Ed Maddox?
Yeah, about that age.
they told me this, so.
Boy, that's a good picture of Kenny Snyder.
Yeah, Bruno.
Yeah. Carol Hausman says Jerry Breen and Kenny Snyder. Larry Phillips says Ed Fry left of Jerry Breen. Bob Butterback says Tom Burns, Jack Hood, Ed Fry, Jerry Bean, Lynn Snyder, Norman Browning, Mike Branham, Bob Mendel.
Mike Branham. Yeah, there you go.
That's
Branham.
Bob Mendel there on the other.
That's Joe's older brother.
Chubb Connor says Jim Chaplin between Hood and Fry.
Well, let me see.
And then Bob corrected Ken, not Lynn.
Now, Jim Chaplin was our little league coach, and
Yeah, it's not Jim.
I don't think that's
Chaplin.
Jim. I think it may be one of the.
Jim Chaplin was older than those guys by several years. He graduated in about 53 with births.
Yeah, I think that's the older Chaplin boy, Roger and Gary.
Gary Chaplin.
Who's the oldest one? Who was
Gary.
Gary?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, Gary played about 59 football with those guys. Oh, there's Carpenter.
Back, and that's
Dean Reese.
Dean Reese.
There's our health
that's
department.
Fuller, Mrs. Fuller, the health nurse.
Yeah, she's looking for people.
I think so. Yeah.
Is that Burris?
Yes. That's
It's
Susan Burris's
Susan's
mother.
mother. Yeah.
Yeah, she used to,
She lived to be 100 and whatever.
at the Woolworth store, she used to, I think one of the gals that sold candy, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but she also worked in the toy department because I used to go in there and buy bean shooters.
Mm.
And I would run into her. In fact, it's not been very many years ago, probably 3 or 4. I ran into her. Susan had her out for lunch or something someplace, and I ran into her and I went over and talked to her because she always remembered me coming into the store and buying beans for bean shooters.
Wasn't that over in the southeast wall, the toy department?
Yes, it was. It's on the southeast corner.
Yeah.
And Lois Martin again on the left.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like either Ulrich's or somebody else down there.
Good guess.
Ulrich again. Marcy says back, Ruth Riley, Everett Riley, and Helen Riley Ulrich. And look at these other.
Well, that would have been the great grandmother of Sue.
I'd say they all had a big time for the anniversary, didn't they?
Yeah.
Big family get together. Oh man, look at that picture.
North Ward, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta blow it up, David.
My question is, what are they all doing sitting at those tables?
You know what? That may be our class. This is 59. This is probably our class right here. Right about there.
Well, you know this guy here in the back,
That's
Bill
Dilbert.
Grimm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Delbert Grimm and Lucille Grimm.
Yeah.
Leslie
That's
Butler.
Mrs. Nunn. That's Bob Nunn's mom.
Right.
The dark hair right there in the white top, and that one that you're pointing to right now. That's
She's our 7th grade.
Not 7th.
Yeah, 59.
Well, would you be in the 2nd grade? Oh no, you'd be in the 7th, but those aren't 7th graders.
Leslie Butler says Lyle Butch McCollum in the middle in the white t-shirt.
could be.
Couple years younger. Well, it looks like they called the jury and they pull their name out of a hat and go through it till they get 12.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
And only one woman.
Not many black people there. One woman. that
Oh
looks like
my God.
That's the Ulrichs, I think, and Wetzel's.
Yeah. Sue Wetzel's Gavin said Harry and May Riley 50th anniversary. Harry was her dad. Harry was my dad, Harold Wetzel's uncle. Harold and Mary are standing on left, and his sister Gladys and Shorty Strack are seated in front of them. Also, my grandparents, Nettie and Albert Wetzel, are seated third and fourth from the right. On the ground left and right are my cousins, Linda Strack Ritter and Lynn Strack.
Huh.
Well, that's what I was.
Lynn Strake right there.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you were.
She got there first.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she
Give her
beat you
credit.
to it. Give her credit.
Give her credit.
Boy, he, good athlete, good coach, great coach, good guy, good schoolman.
I think that's Lynn Strake. Lynn Strake graduated in high school about
Harold,
62.
Leslie Harold Wetzel.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is Mary. Yeah, you can. I can still see Mary.
That's Lynn Strake down there on the.
Yeah,
Well, he graduated from
in 62.
I played against him my freshman year. He was a senior at Unity. They beat Newman the last second. Strake ran a touchdown, and the Meadow Gold milk guy from Monticello had a carton that said Newman struck by Strake. I remember that.
So did she talk about that house? Would that be west of the house that Sue lives in now?
That's the same house.
Well, she's
Yeah,
way-
but no,
she's
the
miles-
house that Sue lives in now, which is there where her mom and dad lived.
well, that's a mile east of Galton,
Yeah.
almost on the
Yeah.
Egyptian Trail.
This house is just over the overpass back.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm
One
thinking of.
Austin Bennett lives there now, and they've completely redone it.
Who lives there now, Bob?
Austin Benich.
Okay.
And then his dad built that house about a mile back
On the
into
pond.
field on the pond.
Right. On the pond, yeah.
Yeah.
Recognize any of them there.
Now that's Mrs. Nunn, isn't it?
Yeah,
Again.
I'm sure that's Mrs. Nunn standing up, white sweater.
Hazel?
Hazel Nunn, yeah. Beautiful lady. She was a very pretty woman.
Wonderful teacher.
Yes, she was.
Bob
Yeah.
was not pretty. The girls were pretty, Ann and Nell.
Mhm. Susan.
Yeah.
Janice Moody says she thinks that's Doris Kleiss in the top right-hand corner.
Could be.
This little girl here looks familiar.
Like Mike Brinkley here.
Oh, I can't tell that. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. If this is school registration, what is this?
The draft. This Vietnam draft starting early.
Is this
Okay.
North Ward?
Or Southward. I think it's Southward.
Yep.
Looking at the Methodist.
It's going back to the Methodist Church.
I think it's the Southward.
No.
It's looking north to the Methodist Church.
Well,
Isn't that the
No,
spiral
I think it's-
staircase going downstairs back here? That was in the North Ward gym?
I think you're looking south, and you're right. That's the Methodist Church, and it may be the old Methodist Church parsonage.
Was it that big?
Do what?
Was it that big? That's a church, I think.
Oh, it was huge. That house was a 2-story brick house, looked just like the church.
Is that where Lemcow lives?
Yeah, I think you're looking south, basically south, a little bit southwest if you were in the gym, and you're looking out windows that were in the gym there on the south side of the building.
Isn't this the spiral staircase going downstairs? Here in the back?
I believe you're right.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem right if on the south wall.
Hang
Those
on,
were
hang
all
on.
those were all on the north wall.
Here's where that is, okay? At one time, that was, I believe, there were 2 of them were on the north wall in the end, all right?
On the north.
Yes.
On the north ward.
Right.
At one time,
I don't think so.
you don't think it is?
No, they had that was where we used to, they had a door up there that Bailey and I would put rocks in and jam it open for the weekend to play. And
Well, that'd be on that's on the other wall though, Mike. That's
Yeah.
on the east wall.
I was going to say
These are
this is
bleachers
on
over
the
here,
south
so-
wall. The southwest corner had 2 windows in the end there.
Yep.
I mean, this was really, that gym, you think about it now, think about how small it was.
is this
Oh,
where
yeah.
you put your wire cages over the window when you start playing basketball?
Yes, yeah, once I started, they tried to seal it up because I broke it.
Well, the bleachers were on the north wall, weren't they?
No, they were.
We were on the west.
West wall.
West wall?
Yeah.
Well, blow that up a little bit. Let's look at that
Look outside the church.
that cage. I don't ever remember
That's not a spiral staircase.
that's not a spiral staircase cage. I don't know what that is.
No.
That's where they locked up mean kids.
Yeah, that could be in.
Yeah.
But Mike was probably in there a
It's-
lot.
They
Some of
made
these
it for me.
pictures, it's possible some of these pictures are flipped too.
And they made it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a lot of trouble back then.
Yeah. Henri.
Yeah, you were on that north side, that's where all the bad boys were, up on the
You're
north
right.
side.
Utterback and Craig hit.
That door you were talking about, Mike, where you come in on the east side there was about the middle of the gym.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Could this picture be flipped?
You mean the fire escape, Bob?
Yes.
Yeah, it was almost in the middle.
Yeah. And this looks like it's right on the corner.
I don't know if that picture is flipped, but I don't think so.
Well, they never had a fire escape on the west side, did they?
No,
it was a
on
building.
the east.
Okay.
On the east.
Between three baskets on the wall, and this is between the first basket to the south and the one in the middle of the gym, right behind the scorer's table.
Yep.
I just flipped it. Does it make sense now?
No, it makes less sense now.
Less
Yeah.
sense?
That picture's flipped.
I'm confused.
Yeah. Now,
That something's flipped.
I think this is a Humboldt.
yeah.
Oh, that's the Ulrichs, I'm betting, and the Wetzels.
Yeah.
That's just a wild guess.
Yeah, good guess.
Could that last picture, could that have been the lunchroom?
This picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at Northward.
No.
No.
No,
I still think it's the southwest corner of the
it's got
gym.
bleachers back there.
Out there. Is there?
Well, everything with the balcony would have been above that, but there was no bleachers there at that point.
Yeah, this is the pole in the balcony.
Northwest corner.
You would think northwest or northeast because of the cages, right? Going down spiral staircases.
Right, but why would the church be in the background? It wouldn't be
True.
If you're looking northeast, that's where they'd be.
And I'm not convinced that there wasn't another way down on the other end, but at one time it wasn't during my period.
What would it take to convince you?
I don't know. You have to call Utterback's about the only one now that can clear this up for us.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody else is scared.
Yeah.
Dunn would know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toppy might know.
Toppy would know for sure.
Toppy would know, yeah.
Jim Husband would know.
No.
Far right, Agnes Boots Huber.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yep.
Boots.
That's Kenny's wife.
Boots.
Donna Dietrich says her grandma.
Yep.
Yep, that's right.
Joy Cox says I used to clean her house on Niles Street.
Agatha Huber.
Agatha.
Agatha, yeah.
Wonder who these people are.
Well, I'm going to say Ulrichs. Armin Bear?
Armin Bear.
Yeah. Armin Bear and Kenny Huber.
Oh, Deadeye. Oh, Deadeye, Kenny Huber. Played with Tack. Oh, Tack and I.
Yeah.
That's a good picture of two loyal Tuscolians.
They were good guys, buddy.
Yeah, those are the good guys.
Didn't make them any better.
Yep. Kenny was my barber.
Yeah, he was mine too.
He would get, you guys remember it was Flat Top City back then, but I always didn't want mine cut so short. And I said, Kenny, not too short. He'd go, "What day, Mike?" And then they'd get talking about the basketball game, and he'd get talking about Dave Brown. I said, "God damn Dave Brown," and he'd shave me right to the scalp. Quit getting shook up during my haircut.
Safety suckers. I remember every time you went to get your haircut up there, those safety suckers, the ones with the loop on the bottom. They always gave you one of those.
Yeah.
I always had bubble gum when I was little.
Yeah.
Had a pop machine. Remember rose bushwhacks with that plastic comb?
Oh man,
They ripped your head.
good.
Bled after you combed your hair with that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Danny Matthews says Lauren Matthews seated on the right. Celeste Connor says her father, Armin Bear, in the dark suit.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's right. There's Sherm Marsh.
Bundy on the right.
Yeah, that's Sherman. And Gene Carpenter next to him, only his head showing.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Bundy down the right.
That's John Bundy on the right. Installation of some sort. Big meeting, powwow.
There's Kenny again.
There's Lauren Matthews on the right.
Yeah. These are the good old days.
What club? What organization is that?
Go gas.
American Legion.
Is it Legion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you can see
I was 27.
in one of these pictures. Yeah, right there.
It looks like a Texaco gas pump.
American
Yeah,
Legion
yeah.
Auxiliary.
Ted Cox.
Ted Cox on the piano, yeah.
Now, who's the young lady?
I don't have her name.
Is that the hospital?
I think it maybe could it be USI?
Mm,
I think they had the round windows in the doors, didn't they?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know. It could be the hospital. I
I
don't
don't remember
going
anything in the hospital that looked quite like that, but
No. And this is probably 1955. Some of these pictures are 62 and some are 55, so it could be 62.
It's probably more like 55 because Ted's hair's not totally white.
well, not only that, that girl, I don't think she would look like that. And I think if it was 62, we might know who that was.
Right.
Yeah,
I think it's probably
think so.
55.
Good train shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one commented because you can see the TY tower back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's before they rerouted that track too, I think. They had 3 tracks going into one place. Oh, Willis Eacock,
Postman.
Yeah.
I'd say it was Christmas time.
I'd
Yeah.
say.
Wasn't
definitely.
mine.
Man, he's loading up a bunch.
Wasn't my Christmas. Is that Larry Williams?
Larry Williams, yeah.
Larry Williams?
It is Larry
I think
Williams.
that
Yeah,
is.
I think so too.
Somebody getting some cigars.
Boy, look at that.
That's going to Dave Porter's house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's coming to my house. Is that the library back here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No comments on this one, but I did notice this bag says grab it here.
Well, we had to
Grab
grab
It
it at
store.
one time.
That might have been a bazaar at the hospital or something.
I'd say you're right. 61.
61 Bel Air.
Yeah.
Got the old depot in the back and Fullerton Bakery in the background.
Yes, that's a good picture.
That's when been the Myers meat locker would have been over there at that time
Yes.
too.
You're right.
The white one on the right.
Yeah.
I worked there at the Myers Meat Market some.
Yeah,
Inside
that's
community building.
Yeah.
Chuck Brewer.
Sure. Yeah.
Wallace Wadlin. Christmas bazaar thing.
Zero in. That's Chuck, isn't it?
No,
no.
Now that's
No.
not Wallace Wadlin either. I don't believe.
You would have known him though, Bill, because you went to church there,
I went to church there.
Well, he drove by it.
Mhm.
See, it's just something Christmas.
I thought Alan might recognize this building in the background.
Yeah, yeah. That was recognize that place.
I think that one guy that's out of the truck is Dean Ziegler.
I think you almost right. That's,
He stands just like that.
Yeah.
And he always
Yeah.
had his pants hanging out of his boots like that too.
yeah.
Isn't that funny what you can remember about people?
When you're a kid, isn't that funny? That's what this is, her Christmas thing. There's
Yeah.
a truck bringing in some stuff.
Is that a Mercury or an Edsel over
It's Mercury.
there? Okay.
Look how that's changed over there on the right side of the,
Yeah.
Rooming house.
Where the rooming house was.
yeah.
Don Warner says Don Windsor's apartment house south side of the tracks.
Yeah, that was it. The Windsor Apartments.
Yeah, the Windsor Apartments, that's where Junior Donalds lived.
Shorty,
got the meat locker and the bakery.
Shorty Moran lived there for a long time too. I used to deliver newspapers to him.
Huh.
Yeah, there's an F.H. Jones in the back. I tried to recognize that car sitting in the parking lot at the lumberyard, but I couldn't see what it was. Looks like about a 53 Chevy or something.
Getting ready to cross the tracks.
You know, that looks like that was a lumberyard truck. I think that looks like Red Drake up there. Maybe not. Maybe Scotty Kibler's grandpa. But maybe if that was a lumberyard truck, maybe they were hauling it someplace because we had a truck like that.
What do you think his name was?
Well, I thought it was Red Drake. Delbert was his name. They called him Red. And he's Scotty Kibler's grandpa.
Yeah, I knew Delbert when I was young.
You did know Delbert?
A little bit, because I knew he was Cookie's grandfather.
Yeah. He worked at the lumberyard. Both those guys worked at the lumberyard for about 25 years.
That's the McGrath family from
Denny McGrath.
Hugo.
Oh,
That's
big time.
McGrath. Paula McGrath was sitting next to John and sister, the little sister.
Yeah.
John and that's Paul and Mary McGrath's children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that John's brother was that much older than him.
Yeah. Yeah, and so was his sister.
Yeah.
I don't have any comments on this one.
Is that Mrs. Carmack back there?
It looks like her.
Congressman Springer.
I think maybe you're right.
Chub Connor says on the right is Bill and Trutha Hancock.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that is Trutha. I worked with Trutha, but that's a lot younger picture than I remember.
Bill Hancock ran a haberdashery in downtown Tuscola.
Yeah.
She did.
They don't have too many haberdasheries anymore. Bill White.
Not too many. Yeah, there's Bill White.
Cindy Ring says she's the little girl.
I'll be darned.
Who?
Cindy Ring.
Oh, Cindy.
Ring.
Cindy Wood. And she says Deanna Ziegler is on Phil's right.
That's correct. That is Deanna.
And Steve Raritan says Sarah Romine Cannon to the left of Phil.
I was going to say it's Sarah Romine.
Yeah.
And Cindy says this was Eastern Star installation.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Sarah Romine tried out for basketball my senior year. She was freshman.
Uh-huh.
And if they'd have had a girls basketball team, buddy, I'm telling you, she was good.
Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, of course, obviously, we didn't have anything.
What year would that have been?
My senior year.
Okay. Yeah.
So she would have graduated, 69. She was a longtime teacher and a wonderful teacher over at Villa Grove.
Okay.
Retired from education.
I don't have any help on this one.
No.
That one on the right looks like she's from Atwood.
Oh, I got the next one. Far right is Viola Voltus.
That's right.
Bless her. Very good.
Yeah.
Gus Blesser's daughter.
That's his oldest daughter. Yeah.
Pauline Pearson.
Yeah.
Pauline Pearson next to her to the left.
Yes.
Is that Mary Thomas in the middle?
Indeed.
Mary Thomas, Joyce Thomas's mother.
That's his wife.
Yeah.
In the middle?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Big woman.
Yeah, she was.
Toppy Moody says Cora Long on the left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
She was a Cora Long I think she was a nurse, wasn't she?
I don't know.
Yeah. Her last residence was down there by you, Bob, down there where Martin,
Oh, yeah. Martin lives.
Martin lives, yeah. There's Phil Morris, so
Yeah.
Johnny Morris and Ed Schultz.
Yeah.
And Larry Phillips says a 1954 Chevrolet.
Yep, that's about right.
That's Johnny Miller, second from the right. Boutonniere is a shorter guy, isn't it? That's Bill Miller's son.
I think so.
And
John
Ken
Miller
Lytle
works for
says,
CIPS, Alan.
Yeah, I thought that's who you were talking about. But the woman's not, that's not his wife, was it?
No, but doesn't necessarily mean this is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
she's
got
on
you.
his wife's on the left, Janine
Huh?
Miller.
Oh, yeah, that is Jeannie. Yeah, Jeannie Miller on the very far left. Yeah.
She was
Yes,
one
it is.
of my junior high teachers.
Yeah.
Bill Miller was a stack seacorn with my dad. He was a quiet guy. He was a boxer in the Army.
Oh, he was
He was one tough guy.
I worked with him at DeKalb. He was a dandy.
You know, I bought my first house off of him
You bought that
on Carrico and
The
Overton.
blue one?
Yeah, it's blue now.
when he retired, remember where he moved to? He built a new home
Yeah, down there by the northward.
right there on
On
the
the corner.
northeast corner. A house, I think David,
Dave-
Andy Porter lives there.
David's nephew lives there.
My
Okay.
nephew.
Yeah, that's where Bill Miller retired to.
We were looking at that house and he said, I'll sell that to you for $5,000. He said, that's all I need to finish the house that I'm building. So
When I was in grade school, that house had a water fountain attached to the spigot in the back. So on the way home, we'd always stop and get a drink of water.
Well, what happened? Didn't John Miller, wasn't there some kind of an accident when he was working for CIPS? Did he? All I remember is that he was fairly young. He used to come in the lumberyard, but I don't remember him working. And I thought he became disabled from an accident at CIPS.
He may have. I don't know. I can't remember that.
Oh,
Mr. Dumas.
Mr. Dumas.
Yeah.
That's not Rosemary, is it? Rosemary Newsel Cox. I don't.
It's Marie Connor,
Oh, no.
Chubb's mother,
Oh, that's Chubb's mother. Okay.
and Don Dumas.
Boy, I bet he hated to give away that money.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, they couldn't. Tuscola, when they made the change from a dry county or dry township to a wet, they couldn't have chosen a better guy to run the liquor store than during the transition time, because he was pretty smart. He closed that place up at 9 o'clock at night because he knew all the trouble came after 9.
What was that, about 68?
I don't remember, Mike. I really don't.
I don't either.
He ran the dime store before, the Wellworth before he moved out to the liquor store. I don't know any of those ladies.
I've got some names on this one.
Well, good.
Thought I'd give you guys a chance first. Okay, David Kent Coy says he thinks the woman third from the left is Betsy Clapp from Hinesboro. And the woman in the dark coat next to her is also from Hinesboro. And then left to right, Ethel Miss McCarty lived across the street from the Matthews. And so it would be Bill McCarty's aunt.
That's right. That would
Miss
be who.
McCarty.
Yeah, that's the lady that owned the house anyway.
And Ethel, as Frances McCarty was her name,
Yes,
according to Kim Judson, Bill's daughter.
She would have.
What was that?
She was a Van Voris. Her maiden name, I think, was Van Voris.
So quite a few comments on that picture.
That's Becky Thompson.
It sure is.
Becky Thompson on the left.
Yeah. I don't know the others.
That's the only name I've got. Oh, I looked at this before. I didn't have any names, but I've got quite a few comments now.
I'm gonna make a guess that she was a Weatherford.
Yeah, the dewdrop in.
Well, this would have been maybe the prior to,
It doesn't look like Bruce's mother.
yeah, like maybe Bruce's mother or something.
This is I've got a few pictures from Parkville in this set. This is Flora Florence Hatchell.
Hatchell.
So that would be Harlan Hatchell's grandmother, I'll bet.
Alice Hatchell says it's her great grandmother. And born in 1877, lived to be 100.
Alice was Alice Randall. And but this would be like George Hatchell, Everett Hatchell, Harlan.
Right.
Hatchell.
Yes. Yes.
It would be their grandmother, I think.
Yeah. Well, we had a girl in our class in high school, we called her Doris Hatchell.
Yeah, Doris. Yeah, sure.
She went by a different name than that now. And
she graduated in '66.
That's right. She was my bookkeeping class, is what I remember.
Yeah.
I just think it's a cool picture.
To those guys. I'll be darned.
I don't have any names on this one, but I think this is Parkville.
Well, that previous picture might have been Parkville too. So
well, this is Parkville.
Yeah. So that's good guess there.
And
Tavern of Parkville.
And this one's Parkville as well. Yeah. I didn't write down the name, but this is I know this is Parkville. I went to my sister's house earlier in the week, and she has this same picture in a frame in her house. This is my brother-in-law's grandfather on the right. But I don't have the name. Another picture of a collection of some sort.
Yeah, Christmas stuff looks like.
I like the airplane.
Christmas Drive.
B-17.
I don't have any names on this one.
Because it's Hugo.
Yeah.
Those are cinnamon rolls. They look pretty good.
They do look good. I don't have any names on this one either.
Well, the third from the left, I remember that lady, but I don't remember what her name was. Mike, you might remember. She was lived up on the north side of town.
Well, what's her face?
What's her face? I tell you though, the one on the second one from the right is Eva Sipe. That's Max Zalbritton's grandmother.
Don't be darned.
Wonder where this was taken with the picture of George Washington back here.
Yeah, George is there.
Either the courthouse or a school. I wonder if they recorded a Christmas album or something.
Could be down in the basement of the library.
Could be.
Well, isn't that Phil White's wife in the middle?
Doris in the middle.
Yeah.
I've got some names on this one. David Ken Coy says the lady on the far left is my maternal grandfather, Cliff Strader's older sister, Thelma Garnett Strader Tippett of Tuscola.
Ivan Tippett's wife.
Ivan.
And the Stone Cipher say the lady second from the right might be Mrs. Bill Verdier.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, it could
Oh my
be.
gosh, it
I
is
think
her, isn't
Dolores
it?
was her name. Had 2 daughters, Lena and Debbie.
Yep,
Oh boy,
yep.
yeah. That is her.
She was, yeah. The girls got her looks too. They looked a lot.
Oh, she was a good looking gal.
Yeah,
Both those girls were pretty girls.
they were.
You did not want to bring them home late, though.
What do you think?
Didn't want to bring home late.
Bill was home.
Bill worked for my dad for a while too.
No comments on this one, but this time we got Abe in the background
Hmm.
and a Coke machine and a staircase. I'm wondering where this is with the pipes running through the building.
So you see those 2 white machines?
Yeah.
Those are candy bar machines. I
Okay.
remember Kenny Huber had one up at the barber shop, and you rolled those things around till you found the candy bar you wanted, and put your money in, and flipped a lever, and it popped out.
I'd like to have that picture of Abe.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
Next time.
Doris Helm on the very far right.
Oh, shoot.
Harry Pate's wife.
You know this.
Marguerite.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah, it is, but I can't think.
Bill McCartney?
No,
No.
no.
Sue Wetzel says Barb Wills in the center.
Barb Wills. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's
That's
Mrs. Harley Helm on the right for sure.
Didn't that look like Pete Nucio?
Who's the guy sitting in the back?
I said it was Pete Nucio.
That's Pete.
Is it Pete?
I think that's Pete.
Either that or Doris Helm.
Yes.
This was taken in the lobby at the hotel.
Yes, it is.
Looking south. That's a 58 Ford.
58 Ford there, so that gives you pretty close to the time frame.
And an ashtray.
Oh yeah.
56 ashtray.
Try to find those. Boy, those are hard to come by.
I've got one pretty similar.
Do you?
Yeah.
I look for ashtrays in antique shops, but I'll tell you what, you don't see very many.
No, and mine has a Saluki on it. This one, see the old record player in the back?
Yeah. Is that Ronnie McQueen's mom?
On the far right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob says
Yeah.
no.
Rhonda Fair says one of them is Sharon Lake's mother.
That's
Well, that'd be who it is. The one on the right,
Yeah.
then that's Barb Lake.
yeah.
Now, what I can't figure out from this picture is you see, it looks like a reflection in the back, but this is not a reflection of her, and this is a guy, obviously not a reflection of her. So are these outside of a window facing the other direction?
Yeah, the barbershop.
That's an interesting picture.
Barbershop has those windows that you could look out and reflect a little bit. Looks like the barbershop, doesn't it?
I wonder what the
Well, it looks like this person facing the direction. You see her legs and skirt back here, but that's not a reflection of this woman.
No.
You see the sleeve is different, and then you see this guy over here.
Could that be somebody standing on the outside of the window?
But
And
why
they're
would
on
you
the
see her
inside?
skirt and leg here?
Do what?
Why would you see her skirt and leg?
Mm.
This belongs to this,
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
but yet the painting on the glass is in front of her. So I can't figure that out.
That's interesting.
Something going on there.
Isn't that
Gene Hall. on the
Yeah.
lower
Gene
right,
Hall? Yeah.
and Mrs. Hall down the lower left.
Yeah, Mrs. Hall here.
No, who's it?
That's
Maxine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doris White.
Gene had a jewelry shop on the north side of the
Square.
Not the square,
Yeah,
Main Street.
Is that
This
Mrs.
lady's
North
good
on the
here.
back left?
Yeah, I think so. JR.
who's the lady right to the left of Mrs. Hall?
I don't know.
Hall's the only one I had.
Santa. That's a Kennedy,
Yeah, that's a Kennedy. That's
Don Kennedy,
Don Kennedy. Yeah.
that may be Shirley.
which I see it now that I see the
I don't
name.
think so. I don't think that's true.
Or it's
And
maybe a Weber.
Bob and Susan Laley says must be holding Michelle.
Hmm.
Got the old hotel in the background.
Yeah.
Mrs. Burns.
Bill Burns.
Yeah. Mrs. Burns. That's Mrs. Thompson. Thompson from the Tasty Freeze. The one on Marge Thompson.
Marge Thompson.
You got a penny?
Got a penny?
Yeah. No penny, no ice cream.
That's right.
A penny. I don't remember. You guys don't remember that. They were always 2-cent cones when I went there.
No, whatever we had. He says, you got a penny? Change.
Joan,
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think? I don't have any names on this one.
I thought it looked like Joan
Joan Weber.
Weber.
Too old. This older woman, I think.
I don't know. Santa just got off his horse wagon, drawn wagon.
Janet Zimmerman says that's her in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So I reckon she would know.
Yeah, I would reckon.
I like the hat over here.
Yeah.
I recognize this one.
Becky dropped this big stapler the other day. I was trying to get it back together. I put a staple right out.
Well,
I don't know.
This is my cousin, Joyce Bowles Hall.
Oh, really? Joyce Hall,
Larry.
yeah.
Sister. Tom Bowles.
Tom
Daughter.
Bowles' daughter, yeah.
She had a son, Jason, didn't she?
Yes.
Where, do you know where he's at now?
I could tell you if you hadn't asked me.
Pretty sure I coached him either little league or junior football. One of the two.
I think that's the one that smokes cigars. I don't see him very often. Joyce lives here in town now. She's out at Brookstone. But I thought that's who it was, and she confirmed that it is.
Hmm. What's her, when would she have graduated?
Well, I think
Go ahead.
well, let's see. I think this is 1962. Trying to remember how much older she is than me. I think
Gosh.
she may be. She's at least 10 years and maybe 15. Maybe
Well,
I'm 61.
well, if she's 10, that'd make her 71. She's
Yeah.
15, make her. I remember the name, but I don't remember. I can't recognize the face.
She hasn't changed much.
Mhm.
Must be,
Firsty.
waiting for Santa Claus, it looks like.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Got the candy kitchen here.
Let's
First
check.
Auto Supply.
Firsty Auto Supply.
Gamble's next to it.
Gamble's next to it.
Yeah, it was Gamble's, and then I didn't realize. Yeah,
Yep.
which the Campbells is where the 1871 luncheon had, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it, David?
That's
That's
it.
it, but there's another picture I want to show, but I got to find it first. There it is. All right, let me get back to Zoom, share screen. This week's out of the past picture.
Jenny Quinn.
Okay, I see her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
There's my wife, second from the right. And that's Fran Cawthorn on the right, Marty Chris, Darla Dick, and I think that's Kathy Nickel on the left.
Mm.
So
I'll be darned.
it's, one of the funny things to me about this picture is I dated so few girls in school, but I dated two people in this picture, and one taught me how to dance.
There you go. You better save that picture.
So, yeah. Well, I married one of them.
Yeah. Well, you're young yet. You might be able to find another one.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Well, the great one had to leave a little bit early today, so no further comments from him.
No further comments.
He thought he had 100% though.
Mhm.
Well, that sounds about right. So,
Well, you can't party all night anymore when you're this age.
I was home by 10:30. I thought I did pretty good.
Man, that is late.
I was
Late,
home
yeah,
early.
I know.
I was
Well,
home earlier than that.
I was out with Higgins. You know him. He doesn't want to quit.
Yeah, there you go. Bob, how late were you out?
I was home all night.
Watching football.
I was.
Speaking of football, we got a football game to watch here pretty quick.
Yeah, we do. That Alabama game.
That will be a good game.
That would be a great game.
Yeah.
David,
I didn't get to watch I didn't watch the Rose Bowl parade, but I got it recorded, so I'll watch it a little bit too.
David, we enjoyed our Christmas gift from you, all of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Well,
That was a
good.
nice get together.
Yeah.
It's just kind of all in fun, and I think it's more fun that way.
It is more fun that way. We did a little bit of a white elephant gifting at Barb's Christmas with her family, and actually I thought it was better than the gift giving. I thought it was I told them they ought to do that all the time. It had some kind of a game where everybody opened a package and then you rolled a dice or something, or it was a block or something. It had different things what to do. You either had to trade it with the person across from you or give it to the person to the left or whatever. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
We've done that for years, and
yeah,
I have figured out finally that the key to enjoying Christmas is low expectations.
yeah. There you go. That's right. That's right.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
New Year.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Anything else?
Can't think of anything.
That covers it.
Thanks to our sponsors.
Just to let you know, the Amishmen are still watching us. I was just down to pick up my truck the other day from getting a seat repaired, and he asked me. He said, "Are you still doing the podcast?" And I said, "Oh yeah, we're still doing it." So,
Yep.
so we're still going strong in the Amish community.
Thanks to Elite Builders and Trust Bank for sponsoring our work with the pictures. That keeps us going. So we'll see you next week on Remembering Tuscola.